Let's have a view at another branch of philosophy, which is metaphysics. The word metaphysics was derived from two Greek words, which is meta and phasis. Meta is a prefix which means after or beyond. Phasis is a noun which means nature, but in which scholarships today is interpreted to mean the physical. Metaphysics is therefore a branch of philosophy that studies things that lie beyond the physical world or beyond the observable world. In the other words, metaphysics is the study of existence, and it seeks to study the essence of being beyond the physical entities. Metaphysics has two other branches, cosmology and ontology. Cosmology studies the origin and the structure of the universe. Cosmology seeks to understand and answer fundamental questions such as what is the origin of the world? What is the nature of the cosmos? Does the world have a beginning or an end? Can the universe last forever? Has it any cause, or is it an independent occurrence? Ontology, on the other hand, as the sub-branch of metaphysics, it studies issues about being and modes of being. Ontology seeks to answer fundamental questions such as what is life? What is nature? What is the nature of man? What is the relationship between the mind and the body? Do we survive death? Is the mind spiritual or physical? Does man have a soul? And if so, does it survive death? Is there anything like God with small g or God with capital G? And among others. The importance or the relevance of studying philosophy. Number one, philosophy enables one to gain and sharpen critical creative thinking skills. The study of philosophy aids one to develop a variety of intellectual skills involved in analysis of concepts, the critique of ideas, the conduct of sound reasoning, and argumentation. More of this philosophical inquiry enhances intellectual creativity, which is necessary in development of new concepts stroke ideas, new approaches to problems, identifying new problems, etc. Point number two, the study of philosophy enables one to develop good problem solving and decision making skills. Philosophy enhances in a way no other discipline does one's capacity to solve problems and make decisions. It helps one to analyze concepts, definitions, arguments, and problems. With this, one is able to arrive at a better solution to a problem at hand. Number three, philosophy helps one to sharpen one's communication skills. It provides one with basic tools of self-expression, for instance, the argument skills, and through the study of logic, enables one to know how to present one's ideas through well-constructed and systematic ambiguities and vagueness, both in their written or verbal communication. Number four, philosophy liberates one from being dependent on the other people's thought by instilling in one the ability to think for oneself. It converts one from being yes sir man to an independent individual who is able to reflect on other people's ideas before being rationally convinced to either accept the idea or reject them. One is able to think for oneself. Number five, philosophy equips one with persuasive skills. The art and science of construction of good arguments taught in logic helps one to develop the ability of convincing. One learns how to formulate and defend one's own views. Number 6. The study of philosophy aids one in the practice of other professions outside the domain of philosophy. That is, the skills philosophy develops and sharpens are transferable to a wide variety of professions and activities. A clear example here is that the application of reasoning and argumentation skills to the practice of law. Characteristics of philosophical problems. Number 1. Philosophical problems are interactable and recurrent. This means that they are hardly resolvable and keep on occurring. Any attempt to resolve these problems has always led to more questions arising, thus leaving the problem unresolved, and therefore a matter of contemplation for philosophers over time. Number 2. Philosophical problems are of conceptual nature rather than factual. The problems do not exist because of lack of factual knowledge. Philosophical problems are not resolved by seeking new facts, providing accurate information, or filling gaps in our knowledge. Rather, attempts to resolve them are through conceptual analysis of the arguments, facts, and issues raised to try and make sense. Number 3. Philosophical problems involve general ideas rather than particular ideas. A philosophical problem is general because it covers a large territory and as many contexts as possible. Number 4. Philosophical problems are fundamental problems involving fundamental ideas. An idea or belief is said to be fundamental if it is the central foundation that gives meaning and coherence to all other ideas or beliefs you hold in life. For example, one may believe that one is in charge of one's destiny and that no one else help one improve one's life because one holds the fundamental belief that there is no God. Number 5. Philosophical problems are not solvable by empirical methods. Attempts to resolve philosophical problems are through critical, analytical, reflective, and discursive processes of the assessments of the concepts, arguments, facts, and issues related to the problem in the conceptual, analytical manner. This is as opposed to the empirical method, which involves experimentation and observation, commonly employed by sciences and other disciplines.